Good morning, everyone. Today I am going to remake old review of a Browning Auto-5, which is a semi-auto shotgun designed by John Browning in 1898, entered service in 1905 until 1975. Okay, so yeah, let's review it. So as you can see here, it was on a pump action. There is no pump action mechanism. This is using a barrel recoil. Okay, so it's recoil operated, so the barrel will move when you fire it. Typical Browning design. Okay, let's begin. Okay, the forearm, receiver, and the buttstock. Okay, so let's fire it first without intervention. Okay, I'm gonna fire it from this angle so we can see from the end of the barrel into this trigger right here. Let's fire it. But before we fire it, don't forget to like and subscribe. If you have not, if you do, thank you very much. Thank you for watching. Welcome back. And if you're interested, you can consider becoming a member. If you see near the subscribe button, if you have not subscribed, or if you do, you can see the join button. You can click on the join button and the pop-up will show up. It will give you a 3-tier option. And now let's go back to the video. Welcome back. Now let's continue. Now I'm gonna fire it without intervention. Firing. So you can see it's using the recoil. Okay. Now let's see it. Can I make this video below 15 minutes? Let's see. So first, pull the trigger. Let's see from the side. First thing first, pull the trigger. As you can see, the hammer is connected to the trigger. So there is no sear. This is safety sear. Okay, so pull the trigger, hammer disengage, hitting the firing pin. The round is firing, recoil happen. Recoil push down the hammer down. Okay, as you can see, there's no so basically when you fire it, your finger will feel the push down from the recoil to the hammer because there is the trigger here. There's no sear with the spring, so you will feel when the hammer is having contact with the trigger. So like that, the hammer is engaging the trigger right here. If you cannot see my cursor, just focus on the pop-up of the name trigger hammer. You can see, okay, right there. And then when you release the trigger, no, wait, okay. So it's recoil. Next round in. Now the hammer is right there, okay. So the hammer is engaging this part of the trigger, and when you release the trigger, this part of the trigger will engage the hammer. Okay, so like that. So that's the trigger work. Okay, now let's see like how this barrel extension and recoil things work. Okay, First, I'm gonna show you from over here. Okay, firing. Recoil happen. Okay, let's see one more time. Firing, recoil happen. Okay, so this cartridge stop is working with the carrier latch here. And firing. Okay, so this locking block latch is also holding this casing, this shell, shotgun shell, holding it. And then when the recoil happen, you see. So there's like a first step. This carrier latch will hold the shell. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so when you fire, the recoil happen. The shell will be held by the cartridge top right there, and then you see it will hold the shell. And then when the barrel go forward, barrel extension will push this cartridge top away to allow the shell to be ready into the carrier, and then the carrier will go up to align the shell with the bolt, and the bolt will go forward and put it into the chamber ready to fire. Okay, so like that. So if you watch carefully here, okay, the shell move into the carrier, move into the carrier here, being stopped by the cartridge stop. And then when the cartridge stop get out of the way, you can see the shell was held by this carrier latch, okay, for a minute. Okay, like that. Okay, so you can see the shell, this shell here will push this carrier latch from over here, go back and push it like that. Okay, so this is a little bit like so many things moving because this is like a recoil base. There's no, like if you watch my previous video, SPAS 12, it's using a gas system, so it's probably a little bit simple. So let's focus again. Once again, I'm gonna explain it from the shell getting to the carrier, entering the chamber, firing, ejection. So you can see here, firing, recoil happen, the barrel pushing back the bolt. Okay. Okay, as you can see, firing, the barrel pushing back the bolt, and when the bolt go back, the shell here will also move back alongside the bolt because it's follow the blocking block latch here. And at certain point, in exactly this point, the cartridge stop will hold the shell right there. Okay. Okay, and then when the barrel go forward, the barrel extension will push the cartridge away from the path of the shell, and the shell will just launch backward. And when it's launched backward, this shell will push this carrier latch, this part away. Why it push it away? So if you can see from over here, this carrier latch here is preventing the carrier from going up because it's standing in the path of the carrier. This carrier here, it preventing the carrier latch, preventing the carrier from go up. Okay, so let's see from up here. Maybe you can see better angle here. So you see, the shell will be, see, the shell will be like the carrier stop will move away from the path of the shell, and the shell will be launched back, and the shell will kick away, like push away the carrier latch from the path of the carrier, so the carrier can go up. So it's like the perfect timing. So you watch carefully. The barrel extension will push this away, okay, and then the shell will launch backward into this carrier and will push this carrier latch away again, push it away from the path of the carrier, and then you see, like the, okay, so the latch will be clear. This carrier latch will be clear from the carrier. Okay, so the shell will push it away, and when it move this carrier latch was away, move away from the path of the carrier now can freely push to freely go up by the push of the bolt. I'm gonna show you later. So now the carrier can move up. You see, watch carefully, because sometimes people keep asking, like they didn't watch video carefully, and then they keep asking me. So watch carefully here. Now the barrel go home and hitting the cartridge stop. The cartridge launch backward, hitting this carrier latch, allowing the carrier to go up, and then the bolt is ready to push the shell into the chamber. Everything is locked, ready for firing. Simple like that. Okay. So right there. Okay. So just like that. Okay. You can see this shell will kick it away, kick the carrier latch away, allowing the carrier to move ready, and then the bolt will put in the shell into the chamber, ready for firing. Okay. Just like that. Okay, so if you see how the carrier dock and the carrier work, you can just watch here. Okay. Okay, so this carrier dock also important to separate the bolt, to unlock the bolt from the barrel, not to the barrel. This carrier dock is very important to unlock the bolt from the barrel extension, this yellow part here. Okay, so you see the barrel extension is locked with the locking block here. So when the carrier dock right here, okay, so when the barrel go backward, the carrier dock will push this operating handle here, okay, allowing this locking block to go down, to unlock like that, to allowing the locking block to go down, to unlock from the barrel extension, allowing the barrel to separate from the bolt, so the round can be ejected safely. Now like that. Okay, so let's see it from here, how it unlock the bolt from the barrel extension. Okay. Okay. So this locking block latch is so you see right there. One more time. Firing. You see, okay. Okay. So like that. So that's how it unlock the bolt from the barrel extension. Okay. So once again, firing, recoil happen, and the barrel go backward. Then the carrier dock will hold the operating handle, allowing the allowing the lock to go down. This part here, locking block to go down. Now the barrel extension can separate from the bolt. Okay, as you can see, and the barrel extension have the ejection pin. You can see over here, extractor, ejector pin. Okay, now the round ready to be chambered, and you see when chambering happen, the operating handle will push the locking block to lock into the barrel extension. So it's simple like that. So let's fire it one more time. If you're listening to what I'm saying, you can see it. Pulling the trigger, hammer hitting the firing pin, round is firing, recoil happen, the barrel go back. Okay. The operating handle will be engaging the operating dock, the carrier dock. Locking block is go down, barrel extension separated from the bolt, shell ejected. There's no round, so it will be stay that way. Okay, so now similar to SPAS 12, the uh, the the uh, the carrier latch will be holding this carrier. Okay, because there's no shell, it's very simple. Like it will be hold open because there's no shell that's gonna be launched into the carrier and hitting this carrier latch to unlock to disengage the carrier. Okay, so that's how it keep the bolt open like that. Now when you're reloading, you press the button here, carrier latch button to disengage the carrier. Now the carrier can go up like that and the bolt can go home. Okay, now you can reload. It's Browning Auto-5 because only 5 round. Not what? Only 5? Only 5 round. Really? It should be it should be it should be well well. It should be 5 round because it's Browning Auto-5. There's an empty room here. So maybe you should put in one more round. But well, this is not I'm not making this game. I'm not the developer, so I cannot say much about it. So that's it. That's how you reload. You when last round is fired. There is no shell in the magazine tube to push away the carrier latch from the carrier. So the carrier will hold the bolt open. So when the round is exhausted, there is no round in the magazine. The bolt will hold open. So you have to press this carrier latch button to allow the carrier to move. Then you can reload. Okay, because if you're not pressing this, then the carrier will be continue to engage the carrier latch, so it cannot move. So you cannot reload from down below here. Okay, so you have to press the button. So that's how you're firing, reloading, and everything. Okay, Browning out of 5. Okay. So now let's see the safety. Okay, 21 minutes. I cannot make it below 15. So the safety is very simple. Safety preventing the trigger from moving. Cross bolt safety. Okay, so this is safety on. There's no room for the trigger to move. Safety on. There's no room. Safety off. There's room for trigger to move. Okay, now reloading. And also, if you're wondering how it's unload, it's very simple. You just operating handle, pull it backward like that. Okay. I think like anyone who have this type of shotgun, they will probably put round in from this port here. They will put round from this port while pressing the carrier latch button. So like putting the round into the chamber directly, like putting round into this port and then press the carrier latch button, and then putting the 4 round. Now the shotgun have 5 round, but the developer, I cannot criticize them because I did not know how to make game like this. They work hard, so we have to respect their work. And don't forget, if you're interested with this game, you can buy it and testing it yourself. It's just $30, I think. Last time I buy it, $30 or 28, depending on your location. So yeah, it's available on Steam. And if you want to know what the name of the game I'm using here, this is a video game on Steam. You can check the name is in the description. So I think that's it. I think that's it. There is nothing else to review here because this is a 1905 or 1898 design. So very old design. So yeah, without further ado, I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.